right, we're here with Mallory and Ben Isaacs from the film Secondhand Hearts. You guys play the lead. How'd you come to find these roles?
Yeah, so well, Austin first sent us the script. I mean, we both read it and both just loved it immediately. And I guess our process of finding, my personal process of finding the character just mostly consisted of reading and rereading and rereading again on repeat until we wrapped the script. And just really looking at it from new angles, really trying to, just asking a ton of questions, just filling a notebook page with all sorts of different questions I have about, why does my character make this choice? Why doesn't my character make this choice? And then some of those things I would decide for myself that would be backed up within the script, and other things that I wasn't sure of, I would discuss with Austin. And Austin is really great to work with because he's very, very collaborative. He loves actors and he loves to discuss these things with actors. And I guess that was most of the process for me. Lots of questions.
For me, something that's interesting about Emily is that the script, it's kind of designed for you to not really know how she's feeling about things. So not a lot of context clues for me. And so it really, I think, was about kind of looking at her choices and filling in the gaps myself. And I, like Ben mentioned, Austin is more than willing to have those conversations, while camera's being set up. And I definitely had multiple conversations with him about certain specific choices. Something that's interesting about my characters being kind of mysterious is that I couldn't really talk to Ben at all about what my character was actually feeling, because it's important for him to not really know. So it was very, very solitary, kind of trying to figure out what she was thinking, and a little tricky because I had to definitely keep it to myself.
Now, that was kind of a double-edged sword because you two are married. Normally, you might discuss your part with your spouse.
Right.
Absolutely.
To help you.
Yeah, well, and one of the things that's nice about being married is that we can help each other as actors. So that was a little tricky, and it kind of a relief once we finished filming that I was like, this is what I was thinking, to finally get to share that with him. But
how was the trip to Japan? Have you been to Japan before?
No, never. Do you want to?
Yeah, we had never been to Japan before, but it was so special. I mean, it was a lot of hard work. It was a really small crew. Austin lit and shot everything. And it was a lot of walking from location to location. We were carrying a lot of equipment because it was just a teeny tiny crew. But it was so rewarding as we would wake up early every single day, and we would get on the train and head to whatever location we were shooting that day, and then just work on the thing that we love the most in a very beautiful location with people that we love to work with. And then, we'd finish up, ride the train home, and just crash. And we would just be exhausted from a day of really, really hard work that we loved with people that we loved working with. So it was extremely rewarding.
We actually had to do all of our own hair and makeup as well. So every day I would wake up, my hair was even longer then, so I had to curl my hair every day. So it was pretty early rising, but it was so special though. We were getting to have delicious, amazing Japanese food, and we were with a few people who spoke Japanese, so there was no issue with knowing where to go. It was all very, it was so smooth. There were so many people there that, everyone that we encountered as we were filming in different locations, they were all just so wonderful and so accommodating. And Japan is beautiful. So it was really special.
So if you can get an acting gig where they travel, that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Take it.
Speaking of acting, what kind of tips could you give to people who are looking to get into acting or beginning actors, actresses? any advice?
Yeah, I would say maybe the first thing to do is to just watch a lot of things that are interesting to you. Watch actors, pinpoint actors who you feel that you are like or who do work that is interesting to you, and watch their body of work. Read the scripts of the films and television shows or the plays that they do, and ask yourself a question of why you feel that you're drawn to that. Why are you drawn to this particular material? And it'll be really rewarding because it'll really help you to know what sort of what sort of stuff you want to go out for. But it also is really rewarding because it helps you come to know yourself a little bit more. And coming to know yourself is going to help you be a more true actor, because it's very challenging to portray real life if you don't have a real life from which to draw.
Something that I've found is that I think that the most rewarding acting experiences that I've had have been working with people, with artists that I love. Like I've worked with my husband a lot, but also just found so many like-minded artists that, like Austin has said, if there's a role for us in the future that he has in something he's writing, then he's gonna plug us in, because once you find those people that you love to work with, you can just go from there. And I think that finding those people, find people who are as passionate about the same things as you, who love making film, who love writing film, and go on set. Even if you're not an actor, go do background. Just see what set is like, because I think just understanding how that works and fostering an appreciation for all of the different roles that are played on a film set, and just understanding kind of the production side, I think also really helps, because it's not just about telling a story, it's about telling a story on camera, which is a very different thing.
Great. And how can we follow you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
I guess just look for Miss Mallory Corinne on Instagram. Yeah, we're on there, posting, updating.
Yeah, and I'm on both Instagram and Twitter at Benny Isaacs, Benny, and ISAACS. We both actually also have websites. Mine is benisaacs.com. Hers is mallorycorinne.com. So yeah, we're posting updates there, new pictures, new clips from projects we do, updates to the reel, stuff like that.
Thank you. And what kind of new projects do you have in the works?
So we actually acted in another thing together. While we were living in New York, we were working at a restaurant, and we made a really good filmmaker friend there. And he saw the trailer for Secondhand Hearts, actually, and he just really liked our work and really liked our chemistry. And he was like, I'm going to write a short, and I want you guys to be in it. And we were like, okay, great. I always love to hear that. And so he wrote this short called An Actor Prepares. It's a 4.5-minute horror short that is going around festivals right now. Yeah, so that's kind of the next thing.
Nice. Thank you guys so much for coming to NIF. We appreciated you sharing your film with us. Thank you.
Thank you.